Crypto has now become a big threat to the traditional economy as a whole. I need to talk about what's going on with crypto in this video, especially using government agencies like the FDIC, SESEC, and IAS. It's almost kind of crazy. I don't understand why more people aren't looking into this and getting angry about it, because it's so silly. Now that that's out of the way, welcome to the channel. Nick is my name. As for people who are new to the channel, I hope you become a subscriber by the end of this video. Allow us to talk about it. In a statement from December 23rd, the IRS said that crypto holding is taxed. Okay, this turned into on the 23rd. Then, after only 4 days, the IRS finalized rules that require brokers to report all trades involving virtual assets, even those that happen on decentralized exchanges. As you guys probably already know, I did write this down. This will start in 2027, so we have time. The most important thing about this, though, is how much attention these major government agencies are now paying to crypto. We passed return to XRP, so it must be crazy, right? Let's go back to Ripple. We now move on to the case that caused a lot of trouble for the SEC. Why become a target for Ripple? So why did you become focused on XRP? No one has been able to answer that big question for years and years. We still have no answer. We don't know why people are so interested in Ripple and XRP. You know that Ethereum gets the free skip. So many ideas have been put forward. For the longest time, there have been a lot of conversations in this area. You know it's been 4 or 5 years now, and we just marked the 4th anniversary of the SEC's lawsuit against Ripple and XRP. Even after 4 years, there is still a lot of nonsense going on in space through governments and businesses. The fact that that is still going on is just silly. Certain parts of the gap are being attacked. Certain plans are being criticized. And I don't think enough people are asking the question, why? Let's go over here. You guys think this video is going back to November. It's Brad Garlinghouse, and he's mostly talking about why XRP became popular. Maybe it's because XRP is a threat to traditional banks. Thanks a lot, Bank XRP. We'll pay close attention to this, just like you do for the XRP family. Are they against you because they have a grudge or something? Because Gary Gensler, the head of the SEC, seems to be on XRP all the time. How about you tell me what's interesting about XRP? Are you really that much of a threat to traditional finance? You know that there are different conspiracy ideas. A lot of people will come up with different ideas. I don't know. It's really annoying. It has been frustrating to grow the business against the forces of a US government project, and I think it's finally starting to shine outside in a kind of criminal way with the law. Again, though, I think we'll look back on this part 5 years from now and laugh and say, okay, that was weird, that got annoying, but we're very dedicated to not only this market, but also the whole XRP-owned family. And what we're going to keep fighting is the coolest fight, just like you show it. Listen up, we know that XRP and Ripple have been picked on because they might be a threat. I don't think it's a very far-fetched idea. It doesn't even seem like a plot to me. That's not true. Based on all the files we've read about Ripple and XRP, we understand that it's not likely. It's a huge threat to the way money is usually handled, and we know that JP Morgan had employees going to work at Ripple. I did say this too. I said this goes all the way back to August 2023. By the way, guys, when I wrote this post, I said that the DeFi area was going to be controlled and taxed to death. They know that a lot of money is moving through DEX and decentralized markets. Additionally, they know that DeFi is a threat to the traditional banking sector. Take a look at the EP% difference between DeFi and traditional banking. Officially from the FDIC, the hobby fee on savings bills across the country is 0.42% AP. In the real world, any chance to go back is lost due to inflation. You should know that DeFi comes with a lot of risks, but it risks traditional banking right away. A lot of people are starting to see what a big scam fractional reserve banking is. It's clear to them that the system is set up to hurt them. They know that a lot of money is moving through this area. Because of the people like Brad Sherman who say, crypto bros print money out of thin air, why do you think you studied? During this time, he is also admitting that the government does the same thing, but they can because they are the US government. They usually go after this area using the same old strategies. They said things like drug dealing, moving money, and so on. We all know that the American dollar has been used for the same things for a very long time. Bankers who were hired and paid for by the current government will come to this place at any time to target it. Why do you think what we're seeing with CBDC is becoming true? The big bankers know that this time period has a chance to win. This is why they want CBDC, so you can keep the power and make money from this area. Christine Lagarde, who is one of the most respected bankers in the world, said the same thing. The host needs to stay funny. And yes, that is definitely true these days. We keep seeing this spot getting blocked off. Crypto's move away from banks became a huge one. All of that is part of Task Force 2.0. They turned the FDIC and the SEC into weapons. The IRS is now being used as a tool. I really think this is crazy. Finally, the best and coolest news is that we're starting to fight again. We have over here too. And that's the truth. That's exactly what this big update from the IRS from Austin Campbell means. Okay, so if the IRS is upset about this misunderstanding, or should I say this view of boy, do they seem over the top, we're going to take them very seriously. Then the way they wrote it is politically charged and unfairly targets the crypto business. Why? For the reason that if they are serious about the idea that there are more than one broker, it really also goes for ISPs, web browsers, wallets, and other things, adding it only to the DeFi front-end rights, all the different parts of a single transaction and the problems that come with it. There's a chance that Robinhood users and Fidelity users will trade through and trade. Best Robinhood has to write everything down. I'm sorry, Robinhood. That's why the real case for this rule is simple. If you really mean this, then all of ATT, Mobile, Verizon, and many others are agents, and you need to give them more work to do when it comes to reporting, besides Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Brave, and other browsers as well. And if you're not going to do that, the part doesn't work. In reality, though, the short should ask for a nationwide order stopping web browsers and ISPs from working. We mean working in any way until they can follow the rules. If the IRS could defend that case in light of what they've done so far, that would be great. And that's something I'm not going to push through right now. This is going to be turned off. I really don't see how this gets pushed through. That is, however, exactly how silly that is. Once more, this shows how heavily this room is being sought after. What I mean is that they will come to this space at any time and try to take advantage of and control it. Everything is pretty well under control. The Blockchain Association Fund DeFi and Texas Blockchain filed a case today saying that the IRS has broken the law by not following the rules. This stance is what the endless comment letter said would hurt the US the most. In the digital asset area, the IRS and Treasury have gone well beyond what the law allows them to do by including vendors of DeFi trading front ends in the definition of a dealer, in spite of the fact that they no longer carry out deals. Not simplest, this is an invasion of the privacy rights of people who use decentralization. It could send the whole growing age offshore. The Blockchain Association is still working with DeFi's founders and customers, and they will continue to fight this wrong policy to make sure that the US stays a home for both developers and people who are interested in decentralized finance. Also, listen up, we know that a new administrator will be coming in 2025. A big thing to pay attention to is that the Blockchain Association filed this case with other people. Why? People who care about it will pay attention. We know that the blockchain group has been very supportive of rules, even in the crypto world, but they've also been helping to guide the whole process to follow the rules. Just look at this. We're going back to November 22nd. Today, the Blockchain Association sent a